up guys, Coltrane here. Today I'm going to be doing a video I don't think I've done since back in the garage table days. But what I'm going to be doing today is I got 2 past mystery tackle boxes and a big old bag of fishing equipment that I need to organize today. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys how I choose to organize my fishing stuff and just the process of getting it all done. Let's get into it. It's a toad. So the first thing I want to do here is I want to open up the big pocket of my fishing bag here, and it's all messy. I got my GoPro in here, some storage cards. Jeez, my face looks terrible in the light. I'm sorry about that. Fish towels, pliers, stuff like that, and I'm just going to be emptying it all out and getting it all set up in a more organized manner. Now let's get into the time lapse of that. So I've just completed step 1. I've taken all of this out of that big compartment in the bag, and I've just taken it all out here so I can organize it better and stuff like that. And I got some stuff that I haven't even seen for a while in here, like these Motos. I haven't seen in years. I caught my second ever bass on the Motos. I posted it on YouTube. I didn't have a preface for a video. I was just out there having fun, and I hooked a bass on my very first cast. I'll show a clip from that if I can find it. That's what I'm doing here. I'm kind of I haven't gone through my tackle boxes in such a long time that I might find some stuff here and maybe just go down memory lane a little bit, you know, see how everything's going. Now let's get all this stuff set up and get back to organizing. Something I forgot to mention in the beginning is I got these 2 buckets also stuffed with tackle boxes and old lures that I also need to sort through. I got bags and bags and bags of soft plastics in there. So I think the next step in this process is organizing the soft plastics in my bag with the other soft plastics that I might end up using later on. And yeah. Something that I actually don't do often. Something that I don't do often enough on this channel is saltwater. I have a whole bunch of lures in here for deep sea trolling and stuff. I have made one video on that, I think, actually saltwater fishing. I think I was out on a charter. It was one of my birthday gifts. And I was out there with Evan. I've done collaborations with him before, and that was like some of the biggest fish I've caught in my life on that trip. I'll try to find a clip from that if I can. And yeah, that's something that I haven't actually been thinking about recently. If you want me to start doing some more saltwater trips, comment down below, and I'll get to that. Now let's get back to organizing. So now that I've finished sorting out all my soft plastics in that big pocket, as you can see, I got, even though it's small, it's still very organized. I don't have big enough tackle boxes, but I do have all my soft plastics in their own pocket now. So what I'm going to be doing is I have this stuff here that I need to find a home for still. And once I get them all sorted out, cleaned up, then we're going to be getting into some of my crankbaits, swim jigs, football jigs, chatterbaits, poppers, the whole 9 yards, and start going through some of those. I'll point out some that I've caught a lot of fish on, some that maybe I struggle to catch fish on, and see how it goes. Alright, so here's where it gets good. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my tackle box area region I have situated right over here, and we're gonna be, actually, before I even start sorting and getting all this stuff in, I'm gonna go over some of my, get in frame here, I'm gonna go over some of my favorite lures I have, and maybe lures that would be fun to do in challenges. So I have two lures that I want to start out with. These ones are square bill cranks. It is the WoodsBucketmouthBaits Blue Carolina Craw. And this is a KVD square bill. I'm not sure what the exact name of it is, but it's got sparkles on it. They make a whole bunch just like this. I have one right here that I'll do a close-up on in a moment with the other ones. It's a KVD lure, and I believe I posted a video on it a couple years back where I caught a bowfin on it. You can see it's got cracks all over it, paint chipping off, scratches, and so where was I? Crankbaits, right. So yeah, this one, I don't know if I can find the video of it, but I caught a bowfin on it. The hooks are all bent out also, every single one of the trebles after the fights that this one's been on. I've caught a lot of fish on it. One that I was talking about that I would want to do a challenge on as a square bill, there's actually two. These are also WoodsBucketmouthBaits lures. One I can't get out. But I have this one right here. As you can see, it's got green and black swirls on it. And I thought that was just a strange pattern that maybe might be fun to throw. Now I'm gonna get all the lures back in and go to the next box. This next box is something that I really struggle with. Right here is actually my two strongest and weakest baits in my opinion. This is one of my weakest baits right here. This is a very lifelike crappie swim bait, and it looks great. It's got a few pieces of rag on it for hook protection, and I also have one like this that's like it, that's just a little less lifelike. And I wish I was better at these types of baits. You know, I got these ones too. I wish I was better at fishing those types of baits, but I'm not a very big swim bait person. These two that are hooked together, I'll get them separated. They float, and I'm much better with those than I am the ones that sink. That's just the type of style fisherman I am. But these are some of my stronger baits here right now. I have this Husky Jerkbait by Rapala. These ones are how I caught some of my very first freshwater fish. And I have this holographic lure. I have a couple other ones that are like this. They reflect light so nicely. I have this WoodsBucketmouthBaits swim bait that's kind of like the other ones I just went over that I'm not very strong with. And then I have the Philadelphia Eagles jerkbait / deep diving / I don't even know, that I caught a bass on in 2019 that I still can't believe how that worked. But yeah, I'll get some close-ups on these and go to the next lure type. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the sun is about to set behind me. I spent maybe an hour 30 minutes cleaning up all my stuff, and I have it all out here right now. Both mystery tackle boxes are empty. I have some of my old tackle boxes I don't need in here. Saltwater stuff in here, and all my freshwater stuff right in this bag. And I think it was a successful organization. I don't know what else to call it. And one last message before I get off. Just wanted to do one last shout out before I finish the video. You might have seen me wearing these sunglasses in some other videos. These are the Viking Eyewears. If you want to visit their website, I'll leave it linked in the description. I'll link all my Penn fishing rod equipment, top of the description. If you want to follow me on other social media such as Instagram, Twitter, Fishbrain, Reddit, I'll leave it all linked in the description. Go check that out. We're starting to grow a lot more on our Instagram, and our Twitter has no love, 3 followers. Help me out there, please. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate the view. If you made it this far, as I always say, you are my favorite, and I'll see you guys next time.